Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. DeAgostini Collectibles Build the Moomin House Box 19 Part 3. In this video we will be completing or starting issue 77 of the build. As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. With every stage of the build comes component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for this stage. So we've got some more wood framing to make, and we have, I wasn't sure what this was, but I've checked, it's clay. It's clay. So this is the second part of stage 77 that we'll be doing. This is the first part. So let's have a look inside and see exactly what we will be doing. So, in the last video, we built this, so we're going to be putting another one on top, but this is similar to the ones we built before. This one was different because it's got a door frame in it, and then we're going to be with the clay. Looks like we're going to be making some bread to put over the stove. Now I need to glue my stove in, as I've seen it there in there now. I'll glue mine in with super glue, because remember the stove is all this part here and the feet, it's all metal, so I'll super glue it in so that it won't move. So I'm going to do that, and as I see pictures like this, you can't see, can you? Sorry. As I see pictures like this, I will glue furniture in as I see them, the way they're placed. I'm not going to put them in the way I want them. I want them the way they're supposed to be. A mediator in fairness, of the heart, the flower horse. Moomin Popper at sea, life in a new place. Certainly does get about. This is a list of all the components and the step-by-step instructions, so we'll get a frame done in this video, and in the next video we're going to be making some bread, but it's not bread that I recognise, it's a different type of bread. And there's the flowered horse. So before I start any build, I just like to make sure, as closely as I can't always, what it says we're supposed to have here that we have in here. So they haven't got me wrong with this. So I'm just going to assume all of these are correct because they look kind of correct. And we've got some other thing. I've got some string in there, which is there. We've got the clay, which is here. There's a rod for here. There's a rod for here. So we should, yeah. There's 2 rods in there. There's 2 rods in there. One for here, one for here. I've still got a piece of rod here that I'll probably use here. Still got a piece of rod. So yeah, we've got our components. We've got our magazine. Let's begin. So to start the construction, we need 2 FR6s, which these 2 are, and we need 2 FR6s, which these are, and two FR3s, which these are. So I'm going to put glue in these channels to start with, and it's another hot day, so my glue's going to be like water. I'm going to shake it up, and then I'm going to put the glue directly into these the recesses, the channels, or whatever they are. See how runny it is? It's so runny that I can't even. Let's see. So they go in the middle, right? Yep, that in there, like that. It is. The glue is just pouring out. I'm not even squeezing that glue. It is pouring out. So that's the way it has to be. And one in there, like that. Just get a cocktail stick and I kind of move it around. Like that. Bit too much in there. Take some of it out. It's a bit much in there as well. Alright, so we have enough now. The codes are on this side, on the left hand side. So we stick them together now. So how they go is they go like that, but because I can't do it that way, what I'm going to do is turn it around this way, the way I do it. And so I'm going to put these down like that and this down. Remember the code is always pointed up like that, so that's the way I'm going to do it. And I'm going to flip this over and push them into the slots like that. It's great for stabilization, and also it's good for drying like that as well. So I'm going to put that one in its hole there, and that one in its hole there, like that. And the beauty about it being hot means that the glue dries quickly as well. I'm just checking. Yeah. Until step 7, assemble the parts as shown in the pictures, referring to the markings. So yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'll leave that to dry. We do have another vertical to put in, and I might do that now. We need to put a two FR7. Yeah, we've got to put a 2 FR7 in there, which is this. And it'll go that way around, and it goes in there. And it goes in there. So I'll just put some glue. Shake up the glue again. Because I swear it's just like liquid. So let me just put a bit of glue in there. and that will work for both because there's quite a bit of glue in there. So we're just going to turn it around like that and just get all the sides done. Take the excess out and put it in here. Just pull it up, get the excess out and put it. See, the excess is falling out already, so not quick enough. There must be a lot sliding out of there. Okay, get this on, and this goes here like that, and it goes in there like that. There. Okay. Just push it up so you can see everything. Push it in a bit there. That's where we are. While that's drying over there, I've got a 2FR1 here and a 2FR3 here. The 2FR3 glues onto the 2FR1, so I'm going to put glue directly onto the 2FR1. Like that. Some there. There. Just going to spread it all around. I'm going to sit this 2FR3 on top of the 2FR1, like that. Got my clips ready. Just got to make sure it's flush at this corner, or this end should I say. Just make sure it's flush like that. Put a clip on there. And then put a clip on that end there, just making sure it doesn't slide, which it has done. So I'm going to squeeze it back into place and add this clip to stop it from sliding out of position like that. Okay, just making sure it doesn't. There. So leave both of them to dry. While that's drying over there, I've got a 2FR1 here and a 2FR3 here. The 2FR3 glues onto the 2FR1, so I'm going to put glue directly onto the 2FR1. Like that. Some there, some there. Just going to spread it all around. I'm going to sit this 2FR3 on top of the 2FR1, like that. Got my clips ready. Just got to make sure it's flush at this corner, or this end should I say. Just make sure it's flush, like that. Put a clip on there, and then put a clip on that end there. Just making sure it doesn't slide, which it has done. So I'm going to squeeze it back into place and add this clip to stop it from sliding out of position, like that. Okay, just making sure it doesn't. There. So leave both of them to dry. Just got to glue these two pieces together now, so I'm just going to shake the glue. Make sure they all fit where they're supposed to. Yeah, like that. Just make sure they're flush as well. Turn it around, you can get a better look. So while this is drying, I'm going to put these two together. So we have 2FR3, which is this, and 2FR2, which is this. The 2FR3 is under, the 2FR2 sits on top. Let me just shake this glue up again. Keep the glue going. So the FR2 goes on top of the FR3, or the 3FR2. Oh, sorry, the 2FR3. Yeah, it gets a bit confusing. So yeah, that goes on top of that. Let's make sure it's flush at the end. It doesn't matter if the things don't line up in the middle, because if they don't, they're not supposed to. So just check that it's flush. There we go. That's flush there. See, it slides apart. That's what the clips are for. So we're going to make sure it's flush at this end, and it opens as well. That's what the clips are for, to stop it from moving and to stop it from opening and to stop it from sliding about. Wow, it's really difficult to hold that one. Just hold it there like that, and just make sure it's not sliding before you put the final clip in, like there. Just check it's still all flush, which it is. Yeah, the just leave that one to dry, because this one will be going at the top of that one, so we can't really do anything. What I can do in the meantime is cut the 3 pegs out of this rod. Let's go and take this off. While this was drying, I cut and I put the little pegs inside the top of the previous one with the door opening, because this one's going to go on top of this one, but not yet. So I'm going to put this one on top of here. So I'm just checking which way around it goes. Yes, it goes that way with the holes at the top. So I'm going to lay this down and put glue on those tabs. Like that. It's got to go that way, so that the holes are at the top and the cords are at the top as well. Just fit it in. So it goes there. It goes in there and in there. Yeah, it goes in there. I'll just squeeze it a little bit. So they are a bit tight sometimes. So just gonna. But wood's flexible, so they should go in. So let's get the middle one in first. Like that. Make sure it's in properly. Get this one in. This end one in here. Okay, let's get it. Get the middle one in. And the end one in. That goes in there. This one's just not quite where it's supposed to be. Right. Making sure to flush now. This one keeps coming out because it's a shorter one. So let's see if I can clip it into place like that. I might have to hold it in place because I can't clip it. But it's very tight. It's very tight. But they're in. I'm going to hold this in place. So we've got to put the sides on, and 2FR5 goes on this side and 2FR4 goes on this side. Remember that they've got holes in them for the metal circles. So got to put glue on these tabs here, these 4 tabs. There. Probably don't need to put glue on them too. There's probably enough glue on the other tabs. So we just make sure there's enough on, and then move it down like that. Make sure that that's a bigger tab there, and it's a bigger tab at the bottom as well. So just need to make sure there's enough glue on them, like that. And just remember where your orientation is. This is the top, this is the bottom. So line it up like that, and just follow where it goes. That goes in there, like that. Just work your way down, making sure you're getting them all in the place, that they're flush where they need to be flush. Okay, that's in. Just making sure that they're in properly and they're not sticking out in awkward angles. Yep, that one's in. Let's get this one done now in the same way. So I'm just going to turn it that way so I can glue them up. Make sure there's enough glue on that before you spread it down here. There's always enough glue on the other ones to kind of add to this. Okay. So it needs to go that way. Just checking. That's the way it goes there. I got the first two in. Let's get the second two in. Like that. Yeah, so they're in and flush. I've just got to hold them because they're gonna want to move. Yeah, like that. Just need to hold them in place. So we've got to bring these two together now. So this one is the one we've just done, is going on top of the one we did in the last video. So I've just been shaking up my glue because it's very runny. It is. All of a sudden it's got really hot here, and the glue's like the glue doesn't like it. So I'm just going to put some glue there and then use my cocktail stick to spread it around. Make sure I get it on the pegs as well. The pegs that I've made from the rod that was in came with the everything, the components. So I'm just gonna go up and down, and then I'm going to go up and down the pegs, make sure that they're properly glued as well. Make sure all the contact points are done. It's like this here. So get enough glue on there. Then move down here and just make sure that the pegs are glued as well. Like that there. It's running down the sides because it's very liquid now, this glue. So I need to have that there, and this one then lifts on. It's got to line up the holes. I cut the pegs the right size this time, so just want to make sure this middle one fits like that. Yeah, I cut the pegs the right size because they were a little bit too long. So I'm hoping that they're the right size. So that's in, that one's in. This one here is just being a bit funny. There, that one's in as well, pretty much. Let's see. Squash it together. Yeah, this one's come out now. Yeah, these two end ones are kind of, they're pushing each other out. All right, I can't got a clip on to clip them together, so I'm hoping that they just probably have to hold them to. Look at that! I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of very odd. So I'm gonna hold them together while they dry. It's finished now. I just added the metal round dots or circles. So that's ready, that's complete. And this is what we're looking at. That completes the first part of issue 77. You can see that. That's it. It's all glued together. There'll be another one on top, probably in the next issue. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.